this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your December 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, for this reading, I'm using the Fenestra Tarot deck along with the Blessed Bee Oracle cards, and then I also will be pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card. All right, Aries, let's see what the month of December has in store for you. All right, Aries, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Lover's card. So this is what I'm using as the overall energy for you guys for the month of December. So we have the Lover's card, which can represent a decision or a choice that's significant for some of you. Now, maybe it's a decision you're making. For others, it could be a decision that you're receiving if you're waiting on a decision. It also can represent relationship matters. So for some of you, maybe a relationship is significant here in December. There could be some Aries that you're getting into a relationship, or maybe you're making a very important decision about a relationship. Let's see. I do have some ear energy here. So, maybe some of you have ear in your chart. You also could be involved with an air sign person, because I have a lot of ear energy here in this spread. Right at the center, I do have the Four of Swords crossed by the Seven of Wands. And so for me, the Four of Swords, energetically speaking, Aries, this might be some sort of pause or break. Maybe some of you are making a decision to take a step back from a relationship, or to maybe spend some time alone with the Four of Swords here. Maybe some of you are taking a break from work. This can come up when you're on vacation. So maybe some of you are spending some time alone. You could just be simply taking a break. But here what's interesting is we have this Seven of Wands crossing the Four of Swords. So this is what I call that warrior spirit. This is someone who's not going to back down. They know exactly what it is that they want. They have their mind kind of made up. And that can be in regards to like a goal, something that you're passionate about. Sometimes it's just your beliefs. It can be even like a defensive energy here. So if you were having to defend yourself a lot, or, maybe you dealt with some challenging energies with the Four of Swords here right at the beginning of December, maybe some of you are simply going off, spending some time alone, maybe taking a break from this. Now, this energy, the Seven of Wands, might be significant for you later on, but right at the start of the month, you could be taking a break here or separating yourself. That's really what I'm getting, separating yourself from maybe a situation. Now, what's interesting is at your foundation, I do have the Magician. So previously, Aries, there could have been the start of something. Some of you are in the process of manifesting something new for yourself, and it's something you will be successful with. But here with this Four of Swords energy, maybe some of you are taking a break. This might be a process. So some of you are maybe taking a break, maybe spending some time alone here, and maybe waiting. Mercury is in retrograde for some of December, so maybe things are kind of on hold for a few of you, but we see you manifesting with the Magician at your foundation. And I see the Magician as an empowered energy. So you have everything you need, all the talents, all the tools, all the skills, the abilities, everything you need, Aries, to be successful with this. It's just maybe a matter of you just having to be patient right at the start of the month. And also with the Seven of Wands energy, for some of you, continuing on and not giving up. The Seven of Wands for me is a very passionate, courageous energy. So not giving up on this goal, or not giving up on something that you have already started, Aries. So very, very interesting. In the recent past, I have the Eight of Cups. So we do have this emotional energy. And so previously, some of you could have walked away from something. Now, with the Eight of Cups, it might have been something that was no longer serving you, because we have the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, Aries. It could be a relationship for some of you, a friendship, a relationship. you know, you moving on or in the process of moving on. For some of you with the Eight of Cups, you're thinking ahead, you're maybe planning, you're in the process of maybe moving on or moving forward. And with that Magician, you know, maybe in the process of moving in a new direction, starting something new here, but maybe waiting right at the start of the month. Now, for some of you, you could have walked away from a job, you could have walked away from a relationship here, and that's why we have the Four of Swords here right at the start of the month. And we do have the King of Wands crowning you, which is good, which is very good, because we do have this emotional energy. We have a lot of swords here in this spread, so we have also this mental energy here that some of you are dealing with in December. But we do have the King of Wands crowning you, which you are a fire sign, Aries. So here, you know, with the Magician at your foundation and then this fiery energy, this is a lot of creative energy. And some of you, yes, are maybe stuck waiting, but you're certainly, with the Seven of Wands, not about to give up. I see the King of Wands as someone who's very ambitious, fiery, motivated, passionate. You know, they're not going to give up very easily here. So some of you have a goal. You know, it's something that maybe you had to even fight for, but you know, you have a goal and you will reach it. This is good energy to have in this position. Yes, of course, those of you that it's a relationship matter, it could be that you're involved with, you know, with this King of Wands. This could be a character, but for some of you, I feel like this is you, very motivated. Yes, even if you're waiting or things are kind of on hold, you know, Mercury's in retrograde. Here, you know, you're still very motivated. You're not about to give up so easily here, especially with the Magician at your foundation. Now, in the near future, around the second week, this is interesting. We have the Seven of Swords, which can be a tricky energy. It's not automatically negative. It can be someone who's working alone. And so for those of you that are manifesting, you kind of maybe paving your own way, creating your own path here. Working independently, taking some sort of action, maybe pausing at the start of the month, but around the second week, maybe taking action here at this time. It is a risky energy, so some of you could be taking a risk here at this time. It's also a sneaky energy, so there could be some Aries that you are maybe doing something quietly. Now, that's not automatically negative either. You know, that could be sneaky with bad intentions or sneaky with good intentions. It just depends on, you know, which Aries you are. But I will clarify this later on. We do have the Seven of Swords coming up in the near future, but then in the position of your power, I have the Ace of Swords. So there could be some Aries around the second, third week that you're seeing something maybe clearly at this time, crystal clearly with the Ace of Swords. There could be some sort of truth that's being revealed here around the second, third week. If someone is trying to steal from you, or if this is like a negative character around you who's sneaking around or trying to get something over on you, Aries, this could be that clarity, that truth being seen here at this time. Maybe some of you are even using the sword and severing ties from, you know, someone that, you know, here, a relationship, a person, you know, that was maybe sneaking around here, or, you know, deceiving you in some way, or at least trying to. With the Ace of Swords, this would be them absolutely being caught here. That truth, that clarity coming in. So if someone was deceiving you, or if someone is sneaking around, they will get caught here. You will know about it, Aries. Now, in the position of how those around you, friends, family, how they're viewing you, I have the Nine of Wands. And so this can be someone who's persevering, not giving up. And these energies really go well together, the Seven of Wands with the Nine of Wands. You know, this is very, very passionate, courageous energy, someone who's not backing down. The Nine of Wands is someone who already went through a lot. You know, he is a warrior. He's still standing. He's not about to give up anytime soon. He's come this far. So some of you, you know, you're being viewed as, you know, someone who maybe has went through a lot, but you're still standing. You're incredibly strong. Maybe some of you very passionate, not giving up on that goal or even something that you began previously. And then in the hopes and fears, I do have the Queen of Swords. So you know, maybe there is a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius person around you who is significant, but also because we do have this Ace of Swords in the position of your power, Aries, you know, wishing to use this sword. If there is someone around you who doesn't deserve you or something like that, you know, hoping that maybe you're strong enough to sever those ties. Queen of Swords is someone with a tough exterior. She's also been through a lot, which is interesting. I'm definitely reading for some of you that have gone through a lot. Queen of Swords is someone who went through a lot, and so she does kind of have like a tougher exterior. You know, she's guarded, and it's because of past experiences. But she's a strong, fierce being. And then here, energy that you're leaving December and going into the new year. We do have the Page of Swords, and so messages, news, communication, significant for some of you here at this time. There definitely could be some Aries, I feel, speaking your truth, maybe, you know, telling someone where to go, what to do, you know, especially if you do have like a shady character around you. Some of you could be speaking your truth here. That's what I feel like with the Page of Swords here. It's not always just you receiving news, Aries. Some of you, yes, you know, you could be hearing something at this time, but it's also you communicating, you sharing news, you communicating with someone. And I feel like for some of you, that's exactly what this is. So very, very interesting. The Page of Swords for me, sometimes, not always, can be someone who's, you know, a little doubtful, a little wary, definitely very cautious. So some of you could be coming off like that here at this time, especially with this mental energy, a little cautious. Just don't allow fear or anxiety to get the best of you, Aries. Let's do some clarifying here. I will first take a look at the Seven of Swords here, coming up in the near future for Aries. Let's take a look at this Seven of Swords for Aries. You know, for those of you that are manifesting something, it's already began with the Magician at your foundation, and you're very passionate about this goal. You know, don't give up. Don't give up on this. Keep, you know, working hard, hanging in there, keep persevering with this Nine of Wands energy. And with the Seven of Wands, you know, this person is always successful as long as he doesn't give up, as long as he doesn't quit. So this fiery energy is going to serve you well. I just think that some of you, because we have a lot of swords here, you could be in your head, you know, a little bit more than usual here in December. So just, you know, keep that in mind. This is why we have readings, so you can do something about the energy. And you really don't have a lot of majors here, Aries. So, you know, for a lot of you, this energy is definitely, you know, changeable. All right, so let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. Yeah, interesting. And I'm going to also, I feel the need to clarify this Page of Swords, Aries. So let's take a look at the Page of Swords. Energy that you're leaving the month of December with. And Aries, if you would like me to film a New Year reading, that would be a 2019 yearly reading. This is something that I used to do. You know, I did it the first few years that I was on YouTube. I didn't do one last year. But if it's something that you would like me to do, film an entire yearly reading for the year of 2019, definitely let me know. Like this video, comment below. Let me know if that's something you would like me to do for the new year. Okay, so interesting. Looking at the Seven of Swords, Aries, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Rods again, and then the Queen of Rods. So I like that we do have this fire sign energy. I like this because we have this Eight of Cups in the recent past, which is an emotional energy. We have all of these swords cards, this ear energy. So I like that we have this fiery energy with the Nine of Rods, the Seven of Rods, and, you know, also the King of Wands crowning you, Queen of Wands. You know, some of you, you're not going to give up. You're waiting on some sort of news, communication, or an offer of some kind, and it is going to come through. So you're waiting. you know, stay motivated with this fiery energy here. Stay passionate, stay motivated. That's really what I'm getting. You know, some of you could be in some way taking a risk or even paving your own way with the Seven of Swords energy. Again, it's not always negative. You know, maybe you even think that someone is misleading you. For those of you that this is a more suspicious energy, you could feel like someone's misleading you, but that's not always the case. For you guys, I feel like definitely you guys should have a private reading so I can look at this a little bit closer, because the Seven of Swords can be a suspicious sort of energy. Clarifying this Page of Swords, I have the Three of Cups, we have Temperance, and then the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, maybe a Sagittarius person is significant. But I think that for those of you that are waiting on news or communication and opportunity, it is on its way. You're dealing with divine timing. There's spiritual energy here. You're dealing with divine timing. There is going to be that news, that offer that is going to come through for you. It's just going to happen when it's meant to happen for you. Some of you are dealing with definitely higher forces, divine timing. And, you know, it could be on the love front, Three of Cups. It might be reuniting with someone. It might be on the relationship front. For others, it might have something to do with a friend here. But good news, no matter what, positive news is on its way. And for some of you, it could happen here right at the end of December. Let's pull you an additional guidance card. This is the Blessed Bee Oracle deck for Aries. All right. And then I'm also pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card, but as always, Aries, over on Vimeo, I do have the December 2018 Love Tarot Forecast posted over there. So if that's something that you'd like or something you're interested in, the link is below. Aries, focusing on love life for the month of December 2018. What does Aries need to know? Okay, interesting. Now at the bottom of the deck, Aries, we do have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I did feel the need to take a look at that. So that's good. The overall guidance for you, which resonates very much with what the tarot is saying, we have a blessing to shield and safeguard you, which I feel like this resonates very, very much with the energy that you have here in December. So you are being blessed. You do have this beautiful spiritual energy around you, you know, this spiritual protection. And this is like a shield. And what's interesting, we have the Ace of Swords here in the position of your power. So that's very interesting. But this is a blessing that's coming to you, Aries, of protection. And so if there was like a shady character around you or someone trying to take something from you or harm you in some way, you know, there's nothing that you need to worry about. You know, if you like to pray or if you're very spiritual, speak to your angels, your spirit guides. But you have this, you know, I feel this fiery energy here, this passionate energy. And with the Ace of Swords, you know, some of you are definitely maybe even blocking out negative energies. And then, you know, what's interesting is we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So those of you that are single and you do want to find love, needing to keep an open mind here in December. And, you know, maybe some of you have been hurt in the past. Maybe you've been through, you know, some experiences. And so maybe needing to be a little bit more open or flexible for those of you that are in a relationship already, a little bit more flexible or open-minded with your partner here in December. But you definitely have this spiritual energy around you. We do have engagement at the bottom of the deck, so some of you, a relationship is growing in some way. But definitely head on over to Vimeo if you're interested in finding more out about your love life here in December. All right, Aries? So I want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I am offering the 2019 yearly forecast up for sale on my website now. So if you're interested in purchasing a yearly reading, you know, interested in knowing what's coming up for you personally in 2019, definitely head on over there. That's northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a great month. Take care.